Hello there. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here. Today, we are not talking about finding the perfect partner, but we are going on a date with history, with art, and with value. We are going to talk about something many of us hold in our hands every day without a second thought. Coins. Specifically, the beautiful commemorative coins of Spain. Have you ever wondered where they come from? Who decides what they look like? Well, the answer lies with a very important institution, the Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, Real Casa de la Moneda, or as most people call it, the FNMT. This is Spain's royal mint, the place where money is born. It is much more than just a factory. It is a guardian of our history and culture. The FNMT is the official body in charge of creating all of Spain's currency. Imagine a place where huge rolls of metal are stamped with incredible precision to become the euros you use to buy your morning coffee. But their job is not just about making everyday coins and banknotes. They are also master artisans. They are the ones who design and produce the special commemorative coins that celebrate our country's most important moments, our greatest achievements, and our most beloved treasures. Think of them as the storytellers of Spain. But instead of using words, they use metal. Every detail, every portrait, and every symbol is carefully chosen to represent a piece of our national identity. Founded way back in 1893, the Royal Mint has a long and fascinating history of its own. It brought together several older mints from across Spain, centralizing the production of money under one roof. This was a huge step, ensuring that all coins were of the same quality and standard throughout the kingdom. From the very beginning, its mission was not only to provide currency for the economy, but also to produce items of exceptional artistic quality. This commitment to craftsmanship is why Spanish coins are so highly regarded by collectors around the world. The FNMT is a place where technology and tradition dance together, creating small masterpieces that fit in the palm of your hand. So, whenever you get a new, shiny coin, take a moment to look at it closely. It might be a special one, a commemorative piece from the FNMT. These coins are not just money, they are little ambassadors of Spanish culture. They carry the stories of our kings and queens, our artists, our monuments, and our national spirit. The Royal Mint is the institution that makes all of this possible, blending its technical expertise with a deep respect for our heritage. It is the heart of Spanish money, pumping life and history into the currency that connects us all. It's a fascinating world, and our journey has only just begun. Now, let's take a little trip back in time. For those of us who remember it, the peseta was more than just money. It was a part of our lives. For over 130 years, from 1869 until 2002, the peseta was the currency of Spain. We grew up with it. We remember the coins with the face of King Juan Carlos III, or even those from the Franco era. There were coins for 1 peseta, the famous 5 pesetas, and the big, heavy 100 peseta coins. Each one had its own weight, its own feel, and its own stories. They were witnesses to weddings, first salaries, and countless café conversations. The peseta was woven into the fabric of Spanish society. Then came a monumental change, one of the biggest in modern Spanish history, the arrival of the euro. On January 1, 2002, Spain, along with 11 other European nations, adopted this new single currency. It was a moment of excitement, but also of great confusion for many. Suddenly, we had to learn a whole new system. We had to get used to cents and new coin denominations. I remember people walking around with calculators trying to convert prices from pesetas to euros. The old phrase, ¿Cuántas pesetas son? How many pesetas is that? Was on everyone's lips. It was a period of adaptation, a new chapter for the entire country. The transition from peseta to euro was a massive logistical challenge, and the Royal Mint was at the center of it all. They had to stop producing pesetas and start minting billions of new euro coins. Every Spanish euro coin has a common European side, showing the value, and a map of Europe. But the other side, the national side, is unique to Spain. This was our chance to decide how we wanted to represent ourselves to the rest of Europe.
We chose 3 iconic designs: the portrait of King Juan Carlos I for the 1 and 2 euro coins, the image of Miguel de Cervantes for the 10, 20 and 50-cent coins, and the beautiful Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela for the 1, 2 and 5-cent coins. This change marked the end of an era, but also the beginning of a new one for coin collectors. The last peseta coins became instant historical artifacts, cherished reminders of a time gone by. Meanwhile, the new euro coins opened up a whole new world of collecting. People started looking for coins from different countries, trying to complete the full set from the Eurozone. And of course, Spain continued its tradition of creating special coins, but now within the euro system. The switch from pesetas to euros was not just a monetary change, it was a cultural shift that reshaped our relationship with the money in our pockets.
So, we have our everyday coins, the ones we use for shopping, but then there are the special ones, the ones that make you stop and look. These are the commemorative coins. What exactly does that mean in Spain? A commemorative coin is a piece of legal tender, meaning you can technically spend it, but it has been minted to celebrate a specific event, person, or place. It's like a birthday card from the nation. The Royal Mint creates these coins to mark moments of national pride, important anniversaries, or to honor our rich cultural heritage. They are a way for the country to say, this is important. Let's remember this. In Spain, we can divide these special coins into 2 main categories. The first type is the commemorative 2 euro coin for circulation. You might find one of these in your change. Every year, Spain, like other Eurozone countries, has the right to issue a limited number of these special 2 euro coins with a unique national design. They have the same size and weight as a regular 2 euro coin and are meant to be used in daily life. However, because they are only produced for a short time and in smaller quantities, they quickly become sought after by collectors. They are a treasure hunt you can join every day, just by checking your change. The second, and much broader category, is collector coins. These are the true jewels of modern numismatics. These coins are not intended to be spent. They are created specifically for collectors and are usually made of precious metals like silver or gold. Their value is not just their face value, the number printed on them, but their artistic design, their rarity, and the material they are made from. They often come in beautiful presentation cases with a certificate of authenticity from the Royal Mint. These are the coins that celebrate royal weddings, world championships won by our national sports teams, or pay tribute to great artists like Goya or Picasso. The key difference lies in their purpose. A circulating commemorative coin is a little surprise, a piece of history that travels from hand to hand. It brings the joy of collecting to everyone. A collector coin, on the other hand, is a work of art. It is designed to be preserved, admired, and passed down through generations. It is a more deliberate and dedicated form of collecting. Both types, however, serve the same fundamental goal: to capture a piece of the Spanish soul in metal and share it with the world. They are tangible links to our collective memory. Some moments in a nation's history are so big, so important, that they deserve to be immortalized. And what better way to do that than on a coin? Spain has a wonderful tradition of capturing these moments. Let's talk about a few famous examples. Do you remember the summer of 1992? The whole world was looking at Spain. We hosted the Summer Olympics in Barcelona and the Universal Exposition in Seville. To celebrate this incredible year, the Royal Mint issued a series of beautiful commemorative peseta coins. These coins were not just money, they were souvenirs of a time when Spain shone on the world stage. They captured the energy and optimism of that magical year. These Olympic coins featured dynamic designs of athletes in action, runners, gymnasts, and discus throwers. They were minted in different metals and denominations, creating a fantastic set for collectors to pursue. For many people, these coins were their first introduction to the hobby of numismatics. They were a tangible connection to the Olympic flame and the spirit of international friendship that filled the streets of Barcelona. The coins from Expo 92 in Seville were equally impressive, celebrating innovation and discovery. Together, they marked 1992 as a golden year, and the coins remain a powerful reminder of that pride. Fast forward to the Euro era. One of the most beloved and famous Spanish commemorative coins is the €2 coin issued in 2005. This coin was special. It was the first time a Eurozone country issued a commemorative €2 coin that was not related to a common European theme. Spain chose to honor one of the greatest figures in world literature, Don Quixote de la Mancha. The coin was released to mark the 400th anniversary of the first publication of Cervantes's masterpiece. The design shows the iconic gentleman from La Mancha holding his lance, with windmills in the background. It was a beautiful tribute to a character who embodies idealism, courage, and a touch of madness. This Don Quixote coin was a huge success. People all over Europe were searching for it. It showed the power of a simple coin to tell a powerful story and to share a piece of national culture with millions. It also set a precedent. After that, Spain continued to use its annual €2 commemorative spot to celebrate uniquely Spanish themes. This practice led directly to the creation of one of the most popular coin series in recent history, the UNESCO World Heritage Site series, which began a few years later. These key coins are more than just collector's items, they are milestones in our numismatic journey. Imagine being able to take a tour of Spain's most magnificent landmarks without ever leaving your home. Well, with one of Spain's most famous coin series, you can. In 2010, the Royal Mint began a truly special project, the annual UNESCO World Heritage Site series. Each year, the circulating commemorative €2 coin is dedicated to a different Spanish site recognized by UNESCO for its outstanding universal value. This series is a fantastic idea because it transforms our pocket change into a gallery of national treasures. It is an invitation to explore the rich history and breathtaking architecture of our country, one coin at a time. The series started in 2010 with a stunning coin featuring the historic center of Córdoba and its magnificent mosque cathedral. The following year, we traveled to Granada with a coin depicting the Patio de los Leones from the Alhambra. Since then, the series has taken us on a numismatic journey across Spain. We have seen the Burgos Cathedral, Gaudí's masterpieces in Barcelona like Parc Güell, the ancient caves of Altamira with their prehistoric paintings, and the Aqueduct of Segovia. Each coin is a miniature work of art, carefully designed to capture the essence of these incredible places. It encourages people to learn more about their heritage and perhaps even plan a visit. But the UNESCO series is not the only important collection. Spain also participates in another fascinating international project, the Ibero-American series. This is a collaborative effort between the mints of various countries in Latin America, plus Spain and Portugal. Every few years, these countries agree on a common theme, and each one issues a collector coin, usually in silver, representing that theme from its own national perspective. This creates a beautiful and diverse collection that highlights the shared cultural bonds connecting the Spanish and Portuguese-speaking world. It is a celebration of our common history and roots. Past themes of the Ibero-American series have included historic sailing ships, architecture and monuments, and the fusion of cultures. For a collector, this series offers a unique opportunity to acquire a set of coins from different countries that are all linked by a single idea. The Spanish coin in the series always stands out for its quality and artistry, produced by the master engravers at the FNMT. Both the UNESCO and the Ibero-American series show how coins can be more than just money. They are cultural bridges, connecting us to our past, our land, and our friends across the sea. A coin is like a small metal portrait of a country at a specific moment in time. And honestly, nothing defines that portrait more clearly than the face of the monarch. For centuries, Spanish coins have featured the effigy of the reigning king or queen. This tradition connects the currency directly to the head of state and provides a sense of continuity and stability. When you look at a collection of Spanish coins from different eras, you can see the history of the monarchy unfold before your eyes. From the early pesetas with Alfonso XII to the long reign of Juan Carlos I, the royal portrait has been a constant feature. In 2014, Spain witnessed a historic moment with the abdication of King Juan Carlos I and the proclamation of his son, King Felipe VI. This change, of course, had to be reflected on our currency. Starting in 2015, the Royal Mint began issuing new coins featuring the portrait of the new king. The 1 and 2 euro coins were updated with a modern, elegant profile of Felipe VI. For collectors, this was a very exciting event. It meant that the coins with Juan Carlos I's portrait would no longer be minted, instantly turning them into a complete series to be collected. The first coins featuring a new monarch are always highly sought after. But the design of a coin is about more than just the monarch's portrait. It is an art form. The engravers at the Royal Mint are highly skilled artists who must translate a complex image onto a tiny metal surface. They have to consider every detail, the texture of the hair, the expression in the eyes, the lettering of the inscriptions. The style of these designs also evolves over time. If you compare a 19th century coin with a modern commemorative coin, you will see a world of difference in the artistic approach. Modern techniques allow for much more intricate and sophisticated designs. This artistic element is especially evident in the collector coins. Here, the designers have more freedom to experiment. They can create stunning high-relief images, use selective color printing on the coin's surface, or even incorporate unusual shapes. For example, Spain has issued square-shaped coins and coins with pieces of crystal embedded in them. These coins are a testament to the creativity and technical prowess of the FNMT. They are not just commemorating a subject, they are also pushing the boundaries of what a coin can be, turning a simple piece of metal into a true object of desire. Every collector dreams of finding that one special coin, the hidden treasure that is worth much more than its face value. But what makes a coin rare or valuable? It is a fascinating question, a bit like a detective story. The most important factor, of course, is rarity. This is determined by the mintage, which is the total number of coins produced of a particular design. If the Royal Mint only makes a small number of a specific coin, it will naturally be harder to find and, therefore, more valuable to collectors. Information about mintage figures for circulating 2 euro coins is public, so collectors know which years or designs are the scarcest. Another key factor is the coin's condition. A coin that has been circulating for years, passed from hand to hand, will have scratches, wear and tear. This is known as a circulated condition. A coin that has been taken directly from a mint roll and preserved perfectly, with no scratches or marks, is called uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated. An uncirculated version of a coin will always be worth significantly more than a heavily used one. This is why serious collectors handle their coins with gloves and store them in special protective holders. The better the condition, the higher the value. Then we enter the intriguing world of errors and varieties. Sometimes things go wrong during the minting process. A coin might be struck off-center, or it might be struck with the wrong die, or it might have a small crack or flaw in the metal. These mistakes, or mint errors, are usually very rare because the quality control at the FNMT is extremely strict. However, a few of these error coins occasionally slip out into circulation. For collectors, finding an error coin is like winning the lottery. A small, seemingly insignificant flaw can make a common coin exceptionally rare and valuable. For example, a 2 euro coin with a map of Europe from before its 2007 expansion is known as a wrong map variety and can be more valuable. Or a coin where the inner pill is not perfectly aligned with the outer ring. These are the kinds of details that collectors hunt for. To determine the value of a coin, collectors rely on specialized catalogs, online auction results, and the expertise of professional dealers. It is a market driven by supply and demand, where rarity, condition, and sometimes a little bit of luck determine the final price of these small metal treasures. So, you feel the spark? You are interested in starting your own collection of Spanish coins. That is wonderful, but where do you begin? Like any great adventure, you need a map. In the world of coin collecting, your map is a good catalog. A coin catalog is an essential tool that lists all the coins issued, along with their pictures, mintage figures, technical details, and an estimated value based on their condition. For Spanish coins, there are several excellent catalogs, both in print and online. They are your guide to understanding what you have and what you are looking for. These catalogs, often published annually, are put together by numismatic experts. They are the most reliable source of information. You can find them in specialized bookstores, online, or sometimes even in public libraries. Besides catalogs, there are many online forums and websites dedicated to coin collecting. These communities are fantastic places to ask questions, share your discoveries, and learn from more experienced collectors. The website of the Royal Mint itself is also a great resource, as it provides official information about new releases. Do your homework. Knowledge is your most valuable asset in this hobby. Once you know what you want to collect, the next question is where to buy coins safely. For new issues, the most direct source is the Royal Mint's own online store or its official distributors. This guarantees that you are getting an authentic, top-quality product. For older or circulating coins, you have several options. You can visit professional numismatic shops, where you can see the coins in person and benefit from the dealer's expertise. Coin fairs and conventions are also excellent places to browse a wide selection and meet other collectors. This is a very social hobby. If you choose to buy online, on platforms like eBay or specialized numismatic auction sites, you need to be cautious. Always buy from sellers with a long history of positive feedback. Look at the pictures very carefully. A reputable seller will provide clear, high-resolution photos of the actual coin you're buying. Be wary of deals that seem too good to be true, as they might be counterfeits. And never ever clean your coins. You might think you are making them shiny, but you are actually stripping away their natural patina and destroying their numismatic value. Handle them with care, store them properly, and your collection will bring you joy for years to come. So there we have it, a wonderful journey through the world of Spanish commemorative coins. We have seen that they are so much more than just money. They are little pieces of history, art, and national pride that you can hold in your hand. From the mighty Royal Mint, where these treasures are born, to the historic switch from our beloved peseta to the euro, each coin tells a part of our story. They are a celebration of everything that makes Spain unique. Our incredible UNESCO sites, our literary giants like Don Quixote, and the continuity of our monarchy. This is a hobby that is open to everyone. You do not need to be rich to be a collector. You can start by simply checking the change in your pocket for that special €2 coin from a different euro country. That is the thrill of the hunt. Or, if you prefer, you can focus on the beautiful silver and gold collector coins, treating them as the works of art they truly are. The path you choose is your own. The most important thing is the joy of discovery, the connection to history, and the satisfaction of finding that one piece that completes your set. My advice to you as you begin your own numismatic adventure is simple. Be curious. Take the time to look at the coins you use every day. Learn their stories. Get a good catalog, find trustworthy sources, and connect with other collectors. This hobby will reward you with much more than just a collection of metal discs. It will give you a deeper appreciation for the art, culture, and history of Spain. It is a date with the past that promises a very bright future. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I hope this conversation has sparked a new interest for you. Who knows? Perhaps your perfect match is not a person, but a rare and beautiful coin waiting to be discovered. Happy collecting. Spanish.